Hello traders, good evening. Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Hi sir, good evening. How are you doing? Well, Trump just hit the EU with 50% tariff affecting June 1st. This Trump, no, anything he will do. Anyways, too much of trades also with the EU he doesn't have. Good evening, bro. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So as of now, in recent time, if you just see 15 minutes time frame, what has BTC done is it was consolidating within a range morning from the upper zone symmetric pattern. It has given a strong breakdown. Now here recently buying pressure started in the market here, and this buyers might have re-entered in the market at this zone. So there is a chance that it will correct up to 50% or it can also recover. Okay, that we cannot be sure until the market condition, looking at the market condition only we can decide. But at this point of time, this is the demand zone. So randomly looking at this fall, planning for any bearish trade immediately is not a good idea. If market goes below the demand zone, then we can look at this area. Okay, so that's the first thing. Trump trade war 50% on EU. I think, Trump has his own coins and things like that. Whenever he wants, he is, first of all, he's not a president, he's a businessman. He would have accumulated whatever he wants, and then, all of a sudden he gives out this kind of news. And which president will launch Trump coins and coins in their own name? In his family's name and all, he has these different kind of cryptocurrencies and all those things. We cannot trust them. Anyways, everything is for just next 2.5 years. After that, again Senate and this one meeting will come. That time, if both are having 50-50%, if they win opponents, then things will be fine. Yes, that's exactly right. He is pumping and dumping through spam. That's all he is doing. That's all he is doing. So much ever possible, we need to trade a bit our responsibility as per our risk capacity, not taking too much leverage and things like that. That's how we can go ahead. So what's your explanation, sir? That is what I'm saying. How with China, completely he understood, okay, we cannot labor in US, it cannot be equal to China. In India also, labor cannot be equal to how it is in China, most of the people through labor only, cheap labor you will not get anywhere else. So he understood sooner or later, eventually when he saw backlash. You see, he is the most under this one within the next recent months. The every time on a monthly basis for president, what is the this one people confidence on this president, like that voting will happen. Okay, he is getting a lot of negativity, lot of backlashes. Many people are feeling disappointed about why we voted this guy. You see how much negative percentage he has got. So his case and all, we cannot take too much into consideration. When we have taken the trade, all of a sudden this kind of news comes out, yes, there is a problem. But if those kind of news is not there, wherever reasonable stop loss, one price action, two price action stop loss hunting setup we get, we just focus on that and keep going. That is the best thing we can do. So yes, that's exactly right. Yes, yeah. That's my opinion. That's my take on Trump and other things. Another 1 minute for US market data. We will see. New house sales data, minutes of meeting, new house sales data, projected forecasting, all those things. It's kind of okay. This and all. We don't have to worry too much about that. BTC have decided this is the demand zone. As long as market breaks the demand zone, no need to look for any bearish trade, because let's say we will consider this as bull market, as slowly it can move towards the upside. Maybe at the upper level it can correct. Here only will it correct or not, that is too much risky trade. Looking at this move, we cannot judge the continuation. Okay, this is the demand zone. So hopefully my expectation is market will stay above the demand zone for quite some time. Okay, so that is about BTC. Now let me look into other index as well. What about other index? Ethereum. Ethereum, same thing, breakdown. Previously, I think this area was kind of a supporting range. Near that zone, it has come again correction. See, recently from where buying pressure started, from there market has corrected. There's a healthy correction. From here, upside move, if it happens, happens. We'll see any interesting setup we get. Nothing interesting here. Let's get a better picture. Dow Jones gap down because of Trump and things like that. See, huge gap down also. What will happen? Profit booking will happen. Because of uncertainty, gold went up. Trump, lot of uncertainty from the time Trump came here. Okay, he became president. Because of that, you can see from the time he has come, what kind of rally gold has done. So for long-term basis, yes, gold will have a positive impact. Now, if he's speaking anything negative also, it will have more safer security, right? Gold. So people will go for gold. Oil also price has nicely spiked up. We'll see. Oil, too much of this one we don't have. Correction, this is very strong correction. Now at this zone is close to 50-60% range correction. So here let's see if there is any bearish setup. You guys, if you're interested, you can consider. I don't trade in commodities. Just because someone was asking me about these indexes, I'm discussing about that. As of now, have a bit of bearish view only. If you are bullish, also wait for some correction in oil. Later only you look for this one. Bearish means small stop loss. You can consider some movement up to this zone, up to 60-50. Okay, that's about gold. BTC, see demand zone, it is continuation is happening. Let's see anything. This will become a pullback or directly market will move. We have to look into that. It is forming a rising channel pattern. S&P 500, Nasdaq still. Dow Jones minus 1.1%. See, if everyone is kind of bearish, market can tend to stay a bit bullish. Okay, so I expect some kind of upside move. Very small stop loss I will give, and I will try the setup. There is some kind of correction, pullback, breakout. It's kind of holding on. No need to give bigger stop loss. Let market start moving towards the upside. We will keep the trailing the stop loss and going. Okay. Market, there is some pressure, right? After some pressure, people might start booking their profit. All those things can happen. Because of that, at least up to this zone, market can tend to move. By then, I will trail the stop loss. If the movement continues from the demand zone only, market is moving. Let's say it at least goes up to 786 level. Oh, that is kind of fine for me. I'll paste the entire US market is kind of negative itself. Everything is negative. So I expect BTC to hold on to this upper level. Very small stop loss only I have given. Based on your risk capacity, you can reduce the quantity, right? Just below this breakout candle, it was low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Here breakout continuation is happening. Slowly we can keep trailing the stop loss as much as possible. Now I'm switching to 1 minute time frame. Okay, so here, if this continues, that would be great for me. From demand zone, nice movement, traders. So very awesome movement, close to 2000 points. Now we will see one green candle has to come here. As soon as that comes, I'll trail off the stop loss for this trade. In case it reverses also, okay, I'll see. Stop loss as of now I will not change, but in case it reverses, I will change the stop loss zone. I observe a W pattern in 3 minutes time frame. You're looking at this W pattern, let's say it gave a breakout. At least up to this zone, I'm expecting the movement. 1,10,200. Just give a strong candle up to the zone. By then I will trail the stop loss. This is what I'm expecting from the market. Now those who want to join the crypto community group for absolutely free of cost, you can do that. You see, before me coming live only, I had mentioned here 624 only, I had mentioned that this is the demand zone we can expect. So 1,08,400. So already market went to 1,09,300. So already 1,000 points range you would have got here. So those kind of updates I'll keep sharing whenever possible. You guys can look into that. So how to join private Telegram group? Send a WhatsApp message to the number which you are seeing on the screen. We'll guide you as to how to look into that. Okay. Those of you who's watching the live stream, if you're making use of the content, support the channel by liking the video. It motivates us also to make regular videos like this. Every day we come live around 7 p.m. So, Game Boy, hello. Lakshmi Reddy sir, hello. After a long time, I'm seeing you. I think you have joined the portrait live stream. There is one more landscape live stream. There you can see my trade completely, right? On a bigger screen you can see. If you want, you come to that live. What I will do is I'll share the link with you guys here. Who's watching the live stream in portrait, you can come to the landscape live stream. Okay. This from the demand zone, yes, there is pressure at least up to previous swing. It's at 50% correction. Yes, it is a bit tricky, but stop loss is small, somewhere near the zone only. If it hits, let it hit. But next it can go up to 1,10,200, 300 range. Okay. Ethereum, it's just holding on, no big change. S&P 500, bigger gap down. People will be bearish, so immediately people saw some squaring of the position. So from here it might correct a bit and move towards the downside, or it will trap people and then move. Before market open only, people would have already factored in all the Trump news and things like that. So additional bigger fall and all we don't expect. By now many people would have already factored in what Trump said, how his character is based on previous tariff and everything what he has imposed. So based on that, I feel they're going to kind of whatever fall market has done to a certain extent, it can recover from that a bit. We will see. Almost near the stop loss level. In case this level breaks from 50% correction, I'll see for the next opportunity. Okay. Stop loss I have taken. That's fine. I wanted to give a smaller stop loss. what was the logic? I entered, market was at demand zone, it gave a breakout. From breakout, if the continuation happens, it can go up to 786 level, or else below this breakout candle I'll place the stop loss. The small stop loss I will take. Looking at this 370 380 points, you will think, okay, the stop loss is too big. No, because of what kind of movement market is doing, 300 400 points is very common stop loss for today's market. Okay, so now after hitting the stop loss, if it goes up, of course not my this one, but we will see, traders. As of now, I think it has made a correction of close to 50%, close to 50, from 618 level it is corrected. Next, if it breaks the upper level, I will be looking for one more bullish trend in the market. Yes, I know US market is negative, all those things, but here sentiment to a certain extent can change a bit and market can reverse. S&P 500 fine, Dow Jones fine. I've not read when would you enter Ethereum for quick return. Ethereum we will do like Ethereum liquidity, everything also is there, so sticking to one index will reduce the pressure that we want, that we have, right? Looking at multiple things, multiple opportunity and all. For you guys, as of now I'm sharing the view because you guys are asking the view, but if I am there, mostly I'll be focusing on one index and I'll just try to understand that sentiment for, let's say, 3 months 6 months. With that, what parallelly we can watch, I will try to sync along with that. As of now with BTC and all, I'm trying to focus on the US market index, not other cryptocurrencies. Some people will look at XRP and things like that. For me, that is something which I don't think is working for me based on price action, stop loss hunting. We will see. Correction, W pattern. We'll draw this trend line and keep. If this market corrects, might be close to 50-60%. From here, if it gives a breakout, then exactly I'm not sure, will it come here only, from here only will it recover, or from this is a more consideration zone. Okay, that is one reason why I'm thinking this trend line can act as support, but hopefully next when market breaks the high only, continuation is something which I am expecting. Okay, gold view, sir. Gold view, because of the market condition, even my expectation is gold has potential of moving towards the upside because people will go for safe investment. Now, as of now, it has taken support at 618 level. From here, it has a good potential of moving towards the upside. But since it has already crossed the zone, wait for pullback and later any opportunity you have, you capture. If you're entering also, stop loss has to be, let's say, maximum this candle 3,360 340 3,340 zone. Yeah, 3,341. That zone should be ideally your stop loss. I'm saying for those who just want to try to capture the upside move, you don't have to give a bigger stop loss. Nasdaq, this data usually reflects a bit later. Gold I have discussed. Oil, this is the zone. Consider this zone as the pressure zone. In case market corrects and sustains above this, then you look at oil, or else here the sellers can re-enter. Okay, that probability is there. So if you're bullish, don't go for oil looking at this move. If you're bearish, maybe little stop loss near 61.20 and then look for movement up to 60.60. Okay, 60.60. So that is it. What about BTC? Okay, let it correct, come to the support. We will see how it reacts. This is an important demand zone. Okay, Why I say this is an important demand zone is previously this area was acting as resistance, but once here when market fell, the buyers, let's say this movement was just to hunt the stop loss, but later buyers re-entered the market at the zone and started pushing towards the upside, right? So buyers are here. So because of that, this buyers can reactivate is my opinion. But yes, market has more space, it can stay sideways and things like that, that we cannot judge. We have to give a bit more time to decide. Can we go long in BTC? No, no, not no. On breakout we got corrected. Let it come to this. This is upside channel pattern. Some people will say this is a consolidation phase. Here how it reacts. Is it going to give a false breakdown, later reverse? Here small stop loss, upside opportunity we will have. As of now, no BTC trade. Okay. Let me switch off to 3 minutes time frame. Okay, let's see other index. Global market is as of now still negative. S&P 500, very big gap down. Okay, here you could see people started putting pressure, again pressure from this zone. If they push the market, it would be a bit better, but in case it converts to false breakdown, anyone who enters at the breakdown market can trap them and continue. But from this zone only, if it reverses little more, it can go up to 5,800 range. That is S&P 500. Dow Jones, no trading zone, it's just in a box. Same logic applies. Nasdaq level is very big gap down, same like S&P 500 and Dow Jones. And from here, this area was acting as previous buying pressure zone. Market has opened slightly below this. Buyers can get activated and push it towards the upside. Maybe at least another 18,750. Up to that range they can hold on. So BTC. In this zone, how market reacts, we will see traders. In case if it breaks this zone, next only this zone we can, this is more safer. If market gives a breakdown here, we see a recovery. This is one attempt we can do, but too much quantity we cannot enter. That is one problem here. So who's safe trader, you wait for some time. Okay, I have taken entry. Market is holding on when it is bullish. Close to 382 level, it will take support and move. So in case that movement happens, I will try to capture. Safe traders wait until this zone. As of now, I've taken entry. Let me update the stop loss here. Stop loss we will update. I'll go long. Loss up to this level target. Okay. So this is the fresh entry which I have taken. Like I said, people who consider yourself as a safe trader, you can wait until this zone here. If you get a breakdown, later recovery, there you will have an entry. I'm taking here because I have two choices. Now I will take this entry. If market goes quickly, I will achieve the target. In case the setup fails also, stop loss is small. Again, if market comes here, I have the capital to enter one more trade. Okay, with that logic only, based on the capital or risk capacity per day, I have taken the entry. So now based on how it reacts here, we will see. So target, stop loss, everything is placed. Now target is here. entry is exactly where BTC is right now. Stop loss is here. So usually when market is bullish, it will correct near 382 level and it will bounce. So that attempt I'm trying now. As of now, $32 profit. We'll reduce our stop loss a bit. Continuation. As long as market is staying below this zone, it is a problem only. If it comes to this zone, then it is better, because here this will be considered as a pullback. If it goes to this resistance, then it will continue. That chances only if we wait, we will get to know. Okay. Gold coming down. Let me see the setup. You guys see what is my stop loss target, everything. I'll go check gold and come back. Someone is asking about gold. Gold is coming down, but you see this zone. Okay, this is the zone. As long as market is holding on to this zone, do not look for bearish. Okay, you can hold on to gold as long as it is taking support at this area. Okay, let me go back to BTC. It is just correcting a bit, showing some correction. Reduce the stop loss to a certain extent. 2015. At least BTC has to go up to this zone near this resistance. If it goes, then possibility is high. If it just holds on, becomes sideways, that is one problem that we have. Initially, you can see that stop loss had kept up to this zone. Now I've just got it below this candle. So as much as possible, if selling pressure is starting here, then additionally another 200 points I don't want to give. From here only, if it has to bounce from this zone or exactly below, without breaking this candle only, upside movement will happen usually when market is bullish, because too much money and effort you put to push the market down too low, then for you to push the market up, it will take more effort. So here, this candle already they have put some funds, so hopefully they keep the market above this level itself. So as of now, still it should break this upper zone. Break the upper zone, then confidence will be there. We can trail the stop loss to a certain extent. Else this is just sideways. Can we do long in BTC? I have taken BTC trade. I don't know, maybe it is old message I'm reading now. Okay. Now can we enter BTC? See, problem is this upper zone, it's not able to break. It's holding on to this zone, that's fine. But if it doesn't break the upper zone, it is a problem itself. That's why I'm not too confident to tell you guys to enter. For me, I'm taking the risk so that in case we get the move already, who has a risk capacity for one more trade, you can go ahead with this. If you don't have the risk capacity, you want a bit more safer trade, wait for until this correction and then we can expect bigger move. Okay, now if it's just holding cost to cost, what to do? You want trade gold, sir? See, trading gold is not legal. I don't know, people abroad in Dubai and all, they can trade because they have no problem. I stay in India, I stay in Bangalore. As per government rule, we should not be trading. Even if you stay in India, at this point of time, you should not be. A lot of people who give you suggestion, they might not stay in India. Okay. Hi sir, Praveen sir, good evening. Those of you who's watching the live stream, if you're making use of the updates, setups, what I'm sharing, support the channel traders by liking the video. Around 52 people watching the live stream, only 25 likes. So we can trade on fires commodity. See, if you want to trade based on price action, stop loss hunting, I can give you certain logics, explain the market sentiment, okay, based on this concept, because price action stop loss hunting is a universal concept, okay. Based on that I can give you suggestion, but my mindset is always trading in here nifty bank nifty. Based on this, now BTC is FIO registered, Delta Exchange is FIO registered, so I'm starting off with BTC. Slowly other index, all of those things, whichever is legal, I'll trade in those instruments. All right, come on, show a breakout here. What's happening with the global markets? Slightly recovery is happening. Now some people might enter here considering this as double top. Ideally, if market is strong, it has to break this level. It's reached the resistance. Quickly, it has to break this level. It should not give big opportunity for others to enter. So I'll switch to 1 minute time frame traders, because in this case we will try to reduce our risk as much as possible in this trade. Upper level, so market is going up, so reduce the stop loss up to this zone. So this became a risk-free trade for us. So this is the setup. Target is here, 750 points. As of now, $100, $99. Candle closing, just show a bit more movement towards the upside, please. Sometimes this breakout, if people enter, it might convert to failure, but buying pressure is there. So let's not, I've tailed the stop loss as much as possible. It has become a risk-free trade now. So I'll hold on to this trade. As of now, $85 profit. So in this trade, whatever happens, $50 I will make profit, or I'll make $150. So net to net, I'll be profitable. Why I'm being on looking for buying trade here? One attempt I did, here one attempt I'm doing, because the demand zone. Market is holding on to the demand zone. Slowly they can keep, and the price action of the market, you see, higher lows, higher highs, and it is moving towards the upside. So I'm going bullish. So when many people are thinking of taking bearish trade in the market based on news and things like that, I want to go a bit bullish and look for opportunity. This candle is a headache candle. This, just give me a proper candle. See, those who want, you book your profits here. This breakout, if it converts to failure, you will feel a bit disappointed. So I have already trailed the stop loss, and in case if market gives one more movement, green candle here, again I'll trail the stop loss here, because we need to reduce our risk as much as possible. Even though we are going as per trend is starting now, is it, if the trend is starting now, then bigger movement is possible, that during the pullback and all those things we will see. But at this point of time, now I think one upside spike has to come. Let me see. My expectation is upside spike. Downside spike, if it comes also, no problem. But expectation is one upside spike is pending. Okay. This area people are considering resistance, right? To create problem for them, market has to give breakout. That's why I said upside spike. Now I've trailed the stop loss here. Now whatever happens in this trade, I'll be making $87 profit or $145 profit. So my stop loss target I will change. Okay, why am I changing? far than my risk reward target. Why am I kept? Who wants to exit here? You see, this is the breakout retest. From here market can fall also, but I usually, when market keeps moving as per my sentiment, I keep holding on. I make loss or whatsoever, I don't care. At this point of time, I should not even care about making loss, because $87, whatever happens, I'll be profitable, right? So in that terms, I'm saying. So it's going. People who want to book, you book. Here, this is done. This level, one more breakout pending. If that comes, good. Pending breakout comes soon. 39, 37. Okay, stop loss trailed. From here, if it reverse also, no problem. In this trade, basically I'll be making $110 or $188. Whatever market gives, I'm happy with it. Almost near the target. Traders who wants to book, you can book. You can see this zone, selling pressure. This was the pullback zone. Market can continue from here. So if you want to exit, you can exit right now. I don't know, my trailing stop loss level. Market is holding on. I'll be ready to exit here, okay, from my position. Sorry, why I removed this target? Its target is still here. Okay, I've trailed my stop loss up to this zone. Okay, this candle above, I have to place the stop loss. Okay. If it corrects also from this zone, no problem. Whoever wants to book, you sudden spike will come in, my profit will reduce, all those things I know. You want to book, as of now we can see $133 profit. You want to book means you book. We are very, very close to target. $750. Give me the breakout quickly. After that you convert to false breakout, no problem. At least 50% of this. Okay, I kept my stop loss here. This is the, why I'm saying this is the pressure zone. You see, I'll show it to you. I'm on 1 minute time frame. No, for some people it will be difficult to understand. Go on 15 minutes time frame. You see, trendline market was acting as support. As per price action, sometimes market will come retest and then again it will show some correction. So when it shows correction, you might lose something. I think my trade got triggered, executed. My trailing stop loss got executed. I think so, right? So in this trade, I made $125. Okay. So this trade is done as of now. Everybody, my trade is done. This target is achieved. Okay. My trailing stop loss was here, right? It got achieved. So now if market moves up also, I cannot take any fresh entry because this is the resistance area. We'll wait for some more time. If there is a setup, we will hold on. By chance, let's say your trailing stop loss did not get trigger. What you do is you keep your stop loss here. Okay, keep your stop loss here, 1,09,750, and you can go to 11 lakhs 2,000. Sorry, 1,10,200 up to this zone. For me, little early it got triggered, small spike. What? I am in gold trade based on my view. Okay, in BTC quickly I will say, you keep trailing your stop loss here. There's the resistance and going. Maximum stop loss should be this candle. If it hits, don't re-enter because this breakout pullback zone. Okay, from here if it continues, that is added bonus, but before that you ensure that either you book your profit 1:2 750 points captured. Either you want to exit, you exit right away, or keep your stop loss below this candle. Someone is asking me about gold. Gold as of now, it is still holding on to this range, right? So draw a trend line in below this level. If gold goes, exit. If you're planning to take fresh trade, wait for breakout. Below that, you place stop loss and look for opportunity towards the upside. Okay, that is the view about gold. It is still bullish. What happened to your trade, guys? My trade, $125 profit booked in this trade. What about you? Target in gold. Whoever is entering fresh trade, okay? For them, I'm saying stop loss to this zone at least is the first target. After this, trailing stop loss and going is important. Usually you have to plan for 1:2, but since this is the buying pressure zone, if market from here only it reverses or small correction it reverses, stop loss will get triggered. So that is why for 13 pips, 7 pips is fine. There's a decent risk reward trade for gold. Who wants to enter gold, you can do that. Okay, what about other things? BTC correction, pullback. Now BTC is now, the seller has to prove that he is strong. If he proves, then market will correct, and the buyer has to prove he is right. Here it can give breakdown and reverse. So as of now, there's nothing interesting in BTC. Ethereum, the pressure is strong. Draw a trend line here. Okay, trend line here, trend line here. Let me draw that properly only and show. This is the trend line, and this is a one trend line. As of now, market is at this resistance, right? It's trading within a range. Wait for correction, later any pullback. In BTC, what we did, we waited for some correction and looked for upside opportunity, right? Same way here, opportunity towards the upside, you can see. As long as it is trading above this line, look for bullish trade. If it breaks this level also, retest continuation means plan for bearish trade up to this zone, or else no need to take bearish trade. Don't get intimidated by looking at this candle. S&P 500 sideways, Dow Jones breakout might create some confusion for people. I was telling you guys, right? Breakdown people, it might attract some people later. So that is what is happening. Nasdaq, I think I was saying about that for Nasdaq. Correction up to this zone, here one pullback is required. Less, if buyers have to get activated, they have to get activated here, right? In case market, if it wants to do selling, it will go below this zone, retest. So here when the low is broken, then you can look for bearish trade. Here only reversal setup you have to be looking at. But for many people, best thing can be to avoid trade here. But if I was there in the market, this support level is there, market is correcting, it would have attracted bearish traders. From here it has to break the high, like that one possibility is there. So please look into that. Gold, as of now, it is moving. If it's moving, what you do, you reduce your stop loss. Okay, reduce your stop loss here. Try to hold on to the gold position. Oil, like I said, if it was staying below this zone, you can be looking for bearish trade. If it goes above this zone, look for only bullish. Once it goes below this, above this zone, this level and all, market will respect. It can give a bit more movement. You see, if you are in gold position, oil position, this can continue a bit more. Okay, that is about it. BTC from the upper level correction. BTC is not giving any confidence setup. That is the problem. Very good move from the demand zone. 2150. Sir, BTC buy or sell? BTC neutral now. Demand zone is too far. Sellers also are too close. If the sellers re-enter, they will push the market up to this zone. Okay, that is why demand zone is a bit far. So maybe we can try for bearish, but it is a 50-50% chance. That is one concern here. For that 350 points risk we have to take, and we have to believe in the seller, how much strong he is. Still that clarity is not there. But if we can enter a bearish trade here, let's say we take the entry here, no bigger stop loss, we have to try up to this zone. Little 50-50% chance we have in this trade. If you want, we can enter 50-50% chance. What to do? We'll wait for some more time. Whoever wants, you want to take this 50% chance, because the risk reward is nice. Okay, risk reward is nice for us. Let's do one thing. Let's draw a box here in this range. If market is trading within this box, we will avoid trade. Okay, if it goes below this box, let me know. Then we will look into bearish trade. Ethereum correction pullback. You can see the next candle is kind of opening here. Here also indecision, nothing interesting. S&P 500, I think Dow Jones, where is that Nasdaq? Nasdaq has to hold on to this upper level. That is what I expect it will be doing at this point of time. If I was trading in Nasdaq, I would, let's say, I would consider this as the supporting zone, and at least 1:2 up to this zone, maybe I would be looking for opportunity. This would be my risk reward. Ideally we have to keep until day's high, but risk reward is not sitting properly, so we can avoid. We will see about other index. Gold, if it comes down, corrects and all, it is okay, just leave it as it is. Here risk reward is decent, so hold on to this trade. Here it is just forming an indecision range. Okay, so in case this indecision is for quite long, usually if indecision is there for quite long, what will happen? Liquidity both the side will be created, any side direction movement is possible. That is what problem we have at this area. If you want to exit, you can exit here, re-enter at the breakout for bullish trade, I'm saying. Or else the small risk is just 2.5 pips. If I was there, I will hold, and then in case this fails, no problem. Again, if market breaks this upper zone, I will re-enter if I was in the market right now. Risk is very small. We have reduced it from the zone. We have got it up. BTC still in the box. No need. We will wait. So so this is the retest zone, right? First trade done here. Now pull back. Nothing to decide in BTC as of now. It is yet to decide if the seller is strong or not. If the seller is strong, he will push the market again towards the downside. If he is weak, from this demand zone slowly market, it will, this double top what it has created, it will attract people and reverse. So indecision is there. In this box, you just avoid taking any kind of trade. I'll switch to 3 minutes time frame in BTC. Sorry, 3 minutes time frame. Indecision is happening. Bearish trade, we will wait for a bit longer. Okay, it's just within this box. Sir, BTC buy or sell, gold moving up slowly. Okay, indecision is happening. Let's say market gives a breakout, then later we will see. Nice, brother. Okay, now those of you who's watching the live stream, if you have participated in this trade, let me know how your trading setup went. What profits did you make? It will be interesting for me to see. Next setup, we are waiting for some kind of confirmation if market is coming out of this box range. It's just trading within this box, so better to wait. Okay, usually during this upside move, what market has done is it has trapped people here. Even though view is bullish, this entire upper zone, still the seller might re-enter. So if he pushes, this will be healthy breakdown before upside move. Only proper price action I'm thinking about, nothing else. Since both the side it is consolidating, no need to plan for any fresh trade in BTC. Gold, it is holding on to this range. Still, if you want, you can hold on, but sideways it is there. It's not yet hit the stop loss. So as soon as it gives a breakout, maybe you can trail your stop loss little more. Oil, upper level, all the liquidity, like I said, right, market will not respect this zone. It will show some continuation. It has given some decent continuation. Now for me difficult to judge how much more it can go. That is difficult to judge, because sometimes, let's say this was the upper zone, all the liquidity market has grabbed. For it to move up also, it has to correct a bit. I'm saying basic price action. From here, if it keeps moving towards the upside, then from the upper zone we can expect some kind of correction. For that, I have to look at the oil chart in a bigger picture. Let's say 15 minutes, this upper zone is there. So market intention might be to break this upper zone. From here it can correct, but as of now I will not take any trade. Existing trade at this breakout, anyone is holding below this candle, we can place stop loss and hold on. Okay, that is about gold. BTC still in the box. 3 minutes, no trading zone. Okay, traders, after liking the live stream, please mention your name in the comment section. I will announce top 5 names. Okay, so let's see who mentions your name after liking the video. I will announce your name. Okay, hello brother, I'm new to your YouTube channel. Hello brother, I am from Nepal. Amin sir, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Srinivas Rao sir. Now those of you who's watching the live stream in portrait mode, if you want to, come watch a live stream in landscape, you can do that by clicking on the link which I have shared right now. Lakshmi Reddy sir, welcome. Vijay sir, thank you. Toxic, thanks for liking the live stream. Now traders, I'll just have some water and I'll be back. I'll just turn off the screen. I'll continue to share the view. It is holding on to this range. It is still in the box. Let's say I mark this box. I'm having that feeling. I'm having that urge to take a bearish trade here with an expectation that all this breakout market has done, it will correct up to this zone and later move towards the upside. But little tricky it is because it is in the box, right? Randomly we cannot quickly jump into this trade. If you want to enter also, stop loss has to be above this candle, and this will be a 50% chance trade. That is what we can expect. Let's say I switch to 1 minute. It has come out of this box. So here I have to place my stop loss somewhere at this candle and look for bearish opportunity. Somewhat I'm having a feeling not to take this bearish trade. Can we take trade in gold in delta? You don't have that option. See, delta exchange, whatever they do it based on the government regulation, right? You cannot trade in gold, you cannot trade in forex. So because of which in gold you cannot do that. In delta exchange also, since they follow their FIU registered, they are not allowed to do these things. So in this we don't have that option. Others are asking about gold, so I'm sharing my view for those people who was interested. Gold setup I had discussed, 14 pips, 2.5 pips up to this zone. Whoever booked, happy for you, good for you. If you want to join our crypto or all this global market related things for absolutely free of cost, you can open account with Delta Exchange, and the link is there in the pinned comment. Once you do that, reach out to my team and we will be more than happy to help you. Solid, nice move, right? Nice move in gold. This is around 10 pips, around almost what we require. 70% of the movement done, balance 20% is pending. BTC bearish. As much as I want, I'm not getting the confidence to enter. That is one reason I'm not entered bearish trade as of now. We'll do one thing, we'll draw one trend line here. Trend line also is not sitting properly. One trend line. This is a trend line. Market is holding on to this range. So potential of, again it's come to this box. Upside move is high, but we will see how it reacts. BTC not getting too much confidence to enter even though it broke this box, because there is some kind of indecisionness happening in the market. So draw this level. It's acting as a downward channel pattern. Let me know when it breaks that level. Maybe we'll be looking into it, or in future let it break this lower level, we'll be looking into it. As of now, draw this level. No need to plan for any trade in the market right now. Yes, considering this as support, we can enter, market can go here, it can correct. That is 50% chance. Still the direction is not confirmed. Based on the trend, if we want to go, we can go. That is there. But upper level, the sellers have not yet proven they are weak. So that also one concern we have. What it is, 1 minute time frame, I'm looking at the market. Okay, there's 1 minute time frame. BTC is still in the box. So let me go to oil. Oil, like I said, it will hold on to the upper range. Next resistance level is this. Okay, it moved. Anyone who entered small stop loss with this, if they had entered, good move. After this, you have to keep trailing and going by switching to 1 minute time frame. Sorry, 1 minute time frame, you switch, and your stop loss has to be below this candle. As long as crude is going above this, you can hold on. And now only one problem you have. Existing trade you can hold. Fresh trade, please think twice and then enter. Gold is still continuing, that is fine. Nasdaq, what did I say here? Market will tend to move towards the upside. Expectation was it will, now it is at resistance, little pressure, but it can give a breakout, later continue or ups. Once it gives a breakout, there is a chance of correction. Okay, who wants to book here? I don't know who's trading in Nasdaq, but based on price action, stop loss hunting, if you want to book, you can book the profit here. Just little percent missing. I'll focus on BTC because that is where I'll be taking the trade. Breakout, correction. Indecision. Which is the best broker to trade in gold? See, honestly speaking, I have not traded in gold. If I want, I can trade all the concept what I use for Indian market. I can use it in gold also and trade. I will have no issues. But if you insist, I have certain people whom I know who trades in gold. I'll ask them and I'll let you know, okay, which broker they use. In this group, how many people are really interested to trade in gold? Let me know. Gold and other indices. As of now, breakout, retest. If market is showing some continuations, placing small stop loss, I'm thinking of entering. Let it show that continuation, then I will consider. Now traders, I'll turn off the screen, okay? I mean my face, I will just turn off for a while. I'm still in the stream. I'll just in case I'm getting any bullishness here, breakout, I'll consider bullish trade, or else to a certain extent I'm still going to wait because market is in this zone. It's come out of this zone, okay, it's corrected. Now if it shows continuation, I will enter bullish trade, okay. So somewhere, let's say it goes above the zone, shows closing. Those who want, if more people are showing interest in trading in gold regularly, I'll speak about gold also in private crypto private group, which is absolutely free of cost. I will share views there also. So if you're interested, you can open account with Delta Exchange and join. I'm okay with Zerodha. Okay. Really would love to trade in gold, sir. More conviction as work from 9 to 5, can trade after that. Yes. BTC also after 9 to 5 you can trade. Pull back, pull back. Little bearishness is starting. If this is movement is strong, I'll extend this. See, on top, this level market has to break. Bottom, if it gives a breakdown also, it has to retest and break because market is trading in a very small tight range. Okay. I'm looking at the market in 1 minute time frame. Sometimes I'll get false signal, so I have to wait for a while and then decide. Let's wait for this. Gold, upside move, correction, oil thing, Nasdaq gave the moment that I said 1:1.8. From there you can keep trailing and going, I said. So after this, if I'm in the market, I will not hold, I will exit. Okay, so that's about it. Gold, the problem, oil, the problem I have told already. Let me come back to oil. Before that, let me see BTC. BTC box range. Okay, BTC is coming to this level. I'll wait for a while. Let's say it gives a breakdown here. It gives a breakdown here. Retest, continuation means I will enter, or else no. Because here also you see directly this breakout, if I would have entered, I would have got trapped, right? So see, whenever you're trading price action, traders, to a certain extent, wait, breakout, pullback, and if you enter, bigger opportunities you will get. See, here success rate is high. Sometimes what will happen is, without giving you any confirmation, market will directly give a breakdown or breakout. See here, it gave a breakdown here, and then the movement was very continuous. That time, yes, you will miss out on opportunity, but at least to a certain extent, initially only you have to keep your trend uh, of the market in your mind. Only then you can decide. See, both the index is parallelly moving. It is just trading in a, after this move, it is trading indecision is happening. So randomly we cannot enter. Maybe at the support we can try once, because we don't know after how long market will give a breakout or breakdown. As long as it is trading within a range, slight momentum we can capture. It will be added bonus. Let's say after we enter, if market continues the moment, then it will be an added bonus for us. It's holding on to the lower range. Nothing big to say here, traders. It's there, but when it's going to break lower level, that we have to see. How much correction from recent level 382, somewhat. I'll wait for a while. Yeah, interested in gold, but focus on one thing, that's BTC. See, morning time, I only focus on Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? That is what I do. Two setups, one setup I got here, second setup I got here. Once market reached this resistance, I was thinking if Bank Nifty, let's say after this pullback, it moves up from upper level, I'll take bearish trade. This setup did not form also. Market was in this range. So I think in the group also I had mentioned, where is it? This is the thing what I'm planning. Usually people would not prefer to hold a position during the weekend, so they might square off. With that view, I'm looking for bearish trade at the upper level in Bank Nifty. As per this, kept on waiting, but no movement so far. Okay, to plan my entry. So I kept quiet and left it off. So this trade I didn't even enter. What and all other setups I entered, all those things and all, you guys already know. These levels, this upside level, here I had discussed about up to this resistance, that and all we were able to capture. Okay, we'll see. So morning focus will be in Nifty and Bank Nifty, evening BTC. Once I get more comfortable with BTC, I will go with other index also. So 382 level holding on. In future, let's say market breaks this level, we will see, or this upper level, it gives a breakout retest and shows continuation, we will see. This box only is becoming a problem. It's come out of this box, I understand that, but it is not showing too much continuation. Let us see. Here is a little strong. Ethereum, upward channel pattern. Resistance, support, nothing else. Dow Jones. Nasdaq, like I said, already at the zone, we should have considered exit. Gold still almost, it went up, corrected, still it is holding on to the level. If it gives a breakout, then it has high chances of achieving the target towards the upside. So what you can do is you can get it to, you can get the stop loss to cost if you want, and this will become a risk-free trade for you. All right. So that is about gold. Oil, like I said, upper level, no other. Again, I have to switch to 15 minutes. Upper level here. This level market has given breakout, liquidity, grab, and then it is trying to correct. That's why I said any small stop loss you can enter, but when I said this level, this breakout, people will, market will trap these people, I said, right? It trapped. So who entered here, they can hold on. Not everyone who entered at the upper level. That time small stop loss, if you would have given also, that stop loss market would have hit. Complete indecision, sideways market. Those of you watching me, Gold and BTC, hello sir, how to join your team? Sir, you can see one number on the screen, right? You send a WhatsApp message to that number. My team will be more than happy to add you to our community group. You have to give us time until the weekend. How much minimum capital required to trade one lot of BTC? Sir, one lot is equal to 1 unit. Okay. Market though is kind of giving breakout, but it is in this box. But pressure is there. Risk is low. Let's see. It's not sustaining. Again, support. Resistance 1, 2. Some people, they think they're very smart. At this zone they will sell, this zone they will buy and all. But once you get into that trap, right, that's very difficult. Indecision zone, if you have taken trade on the wrong side, you will end up in a very big trouble. Yeah, true. Anytime, but BTC taxes are 30% as of now. Sir, that is a misconception. Taxes is 30% because we are not buying BTC. Okay, we are not physically buying BTC or holding BTC for investment perspective. You are, how much ever tax you have for Nifty and Bank Nifty, same tax you will have when it comes to BTC, in case you are trading in futures and options market. Okay. Very strong this candle. Candle is not small traders. Candle is 2 to 80 points. Sideways, sideways. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting. Let's see. Here, ideally market from this zone, it has to move up. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Interesting. Ideally, it has to move up. I'll place the order. My stop loss is very small for this trade. If it moves good, or else I'll book the stop loss and exit. Okay, very small stop loss I have kept. Ideally it has to move up. I don't know. It recovered. Let me see. Stop loss is just $18 here. No problem. I will look into this. Long trade. Entry was here. Stop loss is here. Target will be at least up to this zone. Okay. In sideways market, I have entered because of a price action logic. Let's see if that logic works. Okay, from here market has to move up according to me. So this is the entry point. Market is in channel pattern range, right? Still, if you are worried, you don't enter. My stop loss is very small. I have entered because from here, if it breaks, then easily this target can be achieved. That's my understanding. For that small risk, I'm ready to take. Anytime soon, I'll be ready to place the exit from the trade in case it corrects too much. Today many ads, sir. Is it? I don't know. From my end, I've turned off ads itself. There's no requirement for me to run ads. Buyer show pressure. Why are you not showing yet? Show the pressure soon. Why the delay? When it delays only, it becomes a problem. Ideally, the zone they should have pushed it. Why are they delaying? I don't know. Maybe considering this level, people are entering bearish trade. It is attracting more people before the spike. I'm little confident about the setup based on my learning. So stop loss I have given small and I have planned my entry. We'll see what the market has decided. Again, if it comes hits the stop loss, then fine, I'll give up. Buyers, why are you not getting activated? Now already by now they should have broken this 1,09,800 zone. By then I should have trailed the stop loss. Everything should have happened within the next as soon as this candle was formed. It's holding on, holding on. If it's correcting from here, if that setup is not working today, I'm planning to exit. I'm ready with the exit button. Confirm. I've booked this one. All the position closed. I expect, see here, the price action of the market was kind of changing, right? So here buyer, here market did not come to the support. You can see here lower high, lower low market was forming. So by now it should have, from this zone, market trend was about to kind of change. That's why at this zone I looked for opportunity, but stop loss I had kept very small. In case this fails quickly, I had to exit, right? With that logic only I placed this entry. It's important that I tell you all this. Simply random trades I did not take. You have to know that, right? So that's what it is. It's okay. Stop loss was small, just $28. Why it takes so long? Again, it is holding on support zone. Too much liquidity is available, traders. 1 second, I'll look into other index and come back to BTC, because I might be looking at the market a bit different. So here this is, sorry, let me go to 3 minutes. Upside channel pattern, breakdown would have attracted people. So basically, as long as market goes below this zone, we should not be planning for any bearish trade. Okay, so in Ethereum, keep that in mind. I'll come back to that later. S&P 500 slowly moving towards the upside. Dow Jones, okay. Nasdaq correction, upper level, it is done. It is in no trading zone. Slowly gold is moving towards the upside. Oil, okay. Liquidation creation here. Any breakout setup? No, still no entry confidence it is giving. So if it gives a breakout, then little you have to wait for the pullback and try. If you are a safe trader, directly at this breakout, I feel it is better not to enter. That's my opinion. My opinion can change. Again, it came to this. Fine, it's trading in the channel here. Trend should have changed, but it was holding on too long. So little confusion I got there. I thought of exiting. We will see. One last trade, if it is there, I will take that. Side move. Resistance. Let the candle close. Too much consolidation. If global market would have given me some kind of confidence that they are going to continue the trend, that would have been nice. But you see Nasdaq, I think it's holding on to this range. If it had come here and showing some bounce, okay. This one you leave. This one after breakout, it's coming for a pullback. So here, let's say 1 minute time frame, I'll switch to. Okay. So here, anyone is interested. This has given a nice candle, little below here. Look for the setup. Okay. In oil, the setup is good. Anyone is interested, you can try that. BTC, come on. Finally breakout. I'll place the order. Here this resistance is there. If this trend, if it's going to be strong, it will break that level. Who wants to wait, you can kind of wait. If it's holding on to the upper level, ideally it has to break. Update. This is going to be my last trade for the day. Okay. Long position, stop loss, target 1 is to 2.8. How much it makes me wait, traders? How much it makes me wait? Hopefully, if market is staying above the zone, I'll make a decent profit. If not, $22 is the risk, $75 is the profit. 1 is to 3 risk reward here almost. If I get that, fine. If not, entry price is fine. Near the resistance only I have got. So because of that, risk also is kind of managed. We'll see if this is going to be a fake thing, then I'll give up. I'll close for the day. Breakout, retest, re-entry opportunity. Now it has to be a boom. So I'll reduce the stop loss. I was some time back telling you about breakout, retest, breakout, right? So breakout, retest, breakout. Sometimes I enter a bit early also, think with the hope that, is the risk as per my capacity. If that is the case, before the breakout only, most of the time I will consider to enter. It has converted to a positive thing also, negative thing also. When breakout was about to form only, I have entered. As of now, it has to move. Some people will say there is a resistance here, market will correct, but I don't expect that. I want bigger target because my loss is small, target is big. That is what I will be aiming for. Trailing stop loss, all those seen and all, I'm not going to do. With $19 risk, what trailing stop loss? If it happens, it happens, or else $19 risk. Okay. Now this is the running trade. This level trap, this level trap, resistance. Ideally it has to go up from the zone, so I'm okay with holding on to this trade. Maximum, if it comes below the zone, I'll get ready to exit. That's it. I need to go and check other markets also. See, my understanding is it has to break the zone. Okay, why it's correcting and all those things. Is it attracting people at this resistance before the upside move? That I'm not sure. But by chance view changes, very small stop loss I have kept. I will exit from the market. Okay, I'll get ready in case the stop loss hits. Correction, big buying pressure. Everything seems fine here. If you ask me again, will you enter at the same zone, giving that market is here? Definitely I will enter here, placing stop loss here. And I will place the same target. No change. This level trend little little here I got tricked in the market here. What was lower high lower low, it formed a double bottom here and then moved. Usually what it does, it comes like this and move, right? It moved from here. That observation, little looking at other index and all those things. When I'm trading BTC, I'll only focus on BTC, but since I'm live, other people are looking at the this one, the live stream. That time other things also I have to look at for them. This is what breakout, holding on to the upper range. Fine. Still in this box. Ethereum breakdown. Nothing interesting in Ethereum. S&P 500 is correcting but coming to the supporting zone. Dow Jones correction. Everything is giving breakdown and attracting people. This one you leave, no problem. Gold achieved the target. Okay, so whoever entered gold, good for you. This one, okay. Oil, the stop loss it hit. Oil stop loss hit. Gold, nice rally. Okay, let me concentrate on BTC. Too much, if it holds only, I get that, the issue of that sideways market problem. Oh, this breakout, some people would have entered, right? Looking at this, some people would have entered. Considering this as resistance, people would have entered. So here market is trying to trap. Hopefully this time it breaks. Just sideways, sideways, sideways. Hello sir, how to... and resistance, support, breakout, retest, proper buying pressure, indecision again. Here trend is kind of changing. This trend line is acting as support. Low, high. The- But little sideways when it becomes tricky to decide. What we will do, since market is sideways, if it's continuing the upside move, it has to continue. See, not because of the stop loss I'm saying if it's staying above this line, as long as it is staying, it's fine. But if it comes below this line, this area has to be the next supporting zone. If it's going below this additional points, how much ever let it be, right? 100, 150 points. Giving that additional 100, 150 points is not making sense. Slowly I will reduce the stop loss. Slowly we will reduce. Sideways zone, sideways zone. Almost there. Again at cost to cost. First setup was nice. Quickly we got the movement that we want and things like that. Here it's taking too long, too long. Stop loss taken traders, just $19 here. Try to go as per the trend with a small stop loss. It's okay. Just close to 80 points was the risk what I took. Very less. 80 points risk is very less for this market. Since market is sideways, it's holding on. Now it's considering this as the upper range, this is the lower range. I'll not jump into any trade. Maybe it is deciding to come up to this zone and correct. Again, one more trade, again holding on within this range. Not making sense. You see, initially what we decided was this box range, right? In this box range, it was giving us opportunity. But however, that's okay. Let's not forcefully jump into one more trade. This is not good. This hit the small stop loss. Risk was around 0.007. That's okay. This one I had discussed. Nasdaq. It's fine. What else? It has given a breakdown, retest, and showed continuation. That's why I think that effect is shown even on BTC. So that's fine. That's fine, traders. One nice movement. We have captured two small stop losses. We have given other index we have discussed. Market is in that box range. I think it is better that we keep quiet and not look for any opportunity at this point of time. Again, if the zone market is acting as support and moving, or again it's going to give a breakdown on moving, that only we have to wait and see. Still it is in this box range itself. So wait, any update is there, I will share in the crypto community group. If you're interested, you can join. The link is shared in the you have to send a WhatsApp message to my team, the number what you're seeing on the screen. We will add you to the group if you're willing to join. It's absolutely free of cost. Okay, so this breakdown and all whatever market is giving, I'm not getting that much interest. You see this trend line again acting as support. From here again one bounce back it can do. I don't feel like re-entering because some kind of false signal market is showing. Let me show here. It is trading in the box. We'll leave it as it is. Later we will see if there is any other interesting setup. And one more thing is this global market and only Nasdaq is holding. Dow Jones is showing breakdown, retest, again continuation like that. It can continue. Anyways, we will close for the day. Already live stream is gone, I think, for more than 1.5 hours. Thank you everyone. Good night. Take care. Bye bye. All right. Bye. Take care.